bamwambudde engoye ne bamukuba ebifaananyi. So bwe tutaweerwa mu bbanga ttono tujja kulaba ku bifaananyi bye ebyobwereere.
Naye tumanyi abaabikubye.
Era bamumanyi. Era naye ati kati teri akyagala olw'okuba akikubye mumanyi. Teri yandyagadde.
Dehumanizing.
It is so dehumanizing.
Tutuuse tutya wano?
Tuzze tutambula mpola nga twefuula abatalaba.
Yesterday we had a very, very brief interaction with the Honorable Erias Lukwago, and what he told us was, shocking. That these guys forced him to put on an NRM t-shirt. Can you imagine? Written on protecting the gate. But all of us know that Honorable Erias Lukwago is a leader of the PFF.
To our son, General Hos Kanyarugaba.
Kanyarugaba.
I will appeal to you still. Look at your peers. The people you went to school with. The people you went with to those military academies. On our money. Look at how they conduct themselves.
You're watching Mordecai Marissa Live Political Commentary. Please consider subscribing to help grow Uganda's Voices of Struggle ecosystem. Thank you.
I cannot appreciate you enough for using your valuable time to always go on social media, break down things for people.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, katandikirebo right about now.
Dehumanization. Yeah.
Council Lukwago bamukoze eki mu basement.
Bamukubye. Bamukozesezza dduyiro ng'ate omubiri munafu. Bamwambazza t-shirt ya Museveni. Bamukudaalidde. Bamuyisizza bubi. Bamwambudde engoye ne bamukuba ebifaananyi. So bwe tutaweerwa mu bbanga ttono tujja kulaba ku bifaananyi bye ebyobwereere.
Naye tumanyi abaabikubye.
Era bamumanyi. Era naye ati kati teri akyagala olw'okuba akikubye mumanyi. Teri yandyagadde.
Dehumanizing.
It is so dehumanizing.
Tutuuse tutya wano?
Tuzze tutambula mpola nga twefuula abatalaba.
I think ngatanda bagenda awo, there's somebody who commented, David Louis Lubongo actually, yayogedde, let's go on here. I think I saw was posted by Ronald Muhinda about what they did. Let's check here. Ronald Muhinda era nga ayogera ku kintu kyekimu ku byakoleddwa Lukwago. David Louis Lubongo yabyogedde.
It is time to say enough is enough. We may disagree on many things politically, but on this matter we stand together because we are the people of Uganda. This is our country. We cannot allow our country to go to the dogs as it is right now. That these people, now every leader, I'm sure people are here. Everybody is always looking behind their backs. Have they come for me? What kind of country is this that we are living in? So we must not stand this. We must challenge it in every possible way. We want to appreciate the lawyers who are doing everything possible to challenge that on the legal front. But all of us, the religious leaders, should do their part. Let the artists, the musicians do their part. Let the political leaders do their part. Let the business community do their part. Because as we have seen, ladies and gentlemen, these dictators, like all other dictators, they come for sections of the population. And unfortunately, when they come for one section of the population, others always feel that they are safe. Let me not say anything because I am still safe. But just this year, you've seen what has happened to the traders, to our people who are illegally evicted from all manner of places. So they are coming for every section of the population, and so the people of Uganda must realize that we are completely on our own and we must do everything possible to bring this to an end. The political prisoners, we appreciate the people of Uganda who are standing with them in every possible way. Yesterday we had a very, very brief interaction with the Honorable Erias Lukwago, and what he told us was, shocking. That these guys force him to put on an NRM t-shirt. Can you imagine? Written on protecting the gains. But all of us know that Honorable Erias Lukwago is a leader of the PFF, of a political party, which opposes, which disagrees with whatever the NRM stands for. So, by forcing him to put on a t-shirt of NRM and of course mocking him, taking pictures of him and all that, that is the worst level of humiliation. But we must tell those who commit those crimes against humanity that their time is coming and they will definitely account for every crime they have committed and continue to commit against the people of Uganda.
Yeah, see, that dehumanization is all by design. Because that's all they've got. That's all they've got. They're trying to find ways of how they instill fear in you. To look at them with trembling. To look at them with like the greatest form of fear, be like, oh, I don't even want to look into their face because the next time they get me, this is what they would do to me. So that's why they dehumanize. They humiliate you. They are cruel. So that even when you survive, when you are out, tell this story that will make other people shut their mouths forever. It doesn't work. Well, it temporarily works, but it has never permanently worked. You can scare off away a few people, but eventually another group of people or generation of people who are not afraid rise up and are able to take on that criminal regime. So, go on. Today waneno ewa Sseggona nga akubulira. Tutuuka tutya waneno. Listen.
Nga buli muntu asuulayo gwe nagamba. Nga buli muntu tebimukwatako. Nga tuli bagayavu.
Ffe abana Uganda tuli bagayavu. Kati tugambe
nti twerumaluma. Banga tubadde tubiraba. Singa tetwajjako kkomo ku bisanja bya president.
Yeah.
Twandituuse wano. Singa tetwajjako kkomo ku myaka gya president. Twandituuse wano. Singa twagamba omukadde w'entebe nti check gye tukuwadde erimu omuwendo tetukuwadde blank check. Tetwandituuse wano. Singa twawuliriza amaloboozi agasooka ba Dr. Semogerere, ba Dr. Besigye, Honorable Jaberi Bidandi Sali, Kategaya, Mushega, Ruzindana. Oluvannyuma n'amama Mbabazi. Tumukunde wadde kati yawe tanaddayo. Tinyefunza. Abantu abakola n'omuntu ono. Abakola naye n'abakola naye baatubuulira nti bijja kuwonooneka. Bamiria Matembe. Basara Kiyingi. Singa twabawuliriza ne tugamba nti wayi twekume. Tekirala singa twegatta ne tugaa twegatte tutambulire wamu tukolere wamu.
Na bannayuganda beegatta dda. Ensonga lwaki buli kalulu kabeerawo wakati mu kweyawula kwa bannabyabufuzi abakulembeze bannayuganda badde mabega w'oyo omuntu. Enfunda eziwera Besigye bwe yeesimbangawo abantu bamuddanga emabega newankubadde waliwo abalala bannabyabufuzi abeekolangamu obukundi ne badda ebbali oba ne bajja Ssekinnoomu ne bannayuganda baddanga emabega wa Besigye. Essaawa zino bannayuganda bali mabega wa Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Ne wabeerawo enjawukana zonna buli munnabyabufuzi aba akimanyi nti oyo ensonga lwaki olaba mu kaseera kano Ibrahim Ssemujju Nganda Katubudde yatandise kumala ng'alumba Kyagulanyi. Mu kaseera nga yeesimbyewo teyayogera. Teyanyegako yadde agambe simulaba mu bukulembeze sitalina busobozi teyabyogera. N'olwokuba kati avudde mu Parliament ayagala kukasukayokko ebigambo alabe oba anaafuna ku bantu bakkaanya naye bamugoberere tekigenda kukola. Bannayuganda bo nga bo beegatta dda. Bangu nnyo. Osana okubalaba. Bulungi bakulaga wano we tuli. Obuzibu businga kubeera mu mmwe bannabyabufuzi. Bw'ogamba nti ekifo kyange ngenda kukifiirwa oba nnyinza obutadda mu Parliament ng'ogamba sijja kumuwagira. Okutuusa nga tutuuse ku level ey'okwefiiriza ffe nga ffe n'ogamba nze ebirooto byange ebyange Ssekinnoomu mbiyinza okudda ebbali naye ku lw'eggwanga nze mabega w'ono omuntu bisobola okukyuka. Bannayuganda bakikola. tubadde n'abantu abakuumidde Museveni mu buyinza abasinga okuba ku mwanjo be bannamagye. Kati wateekeddwa okuba bannamagye nabo basitula eddoboozi lyabwe.
Singa abalamuzi bakola ogwabwe oba bakola ogwabwe, singa ababaka ba parliament bakola ogwabwe, singa bannansi bakola ogwabwe, singa abaakula n'omukadde bakola ogwabwe, singa abaakula ne mutabani we bakola ogwabwe, we would not get here.
Naye nga ye yabasobozesa okukola bye mwagala okukola.
Anti kakati njagala ontulugunye, njagala onkola ebikyamu, not with my consent. So saagala kuwa
ani akkiriza okumukola ebikyamu with their consent? Sina gwe manyi agamba kati bannange mbadde nkusaba onsaleko omutwe ntulugunya. Simumanyi.
My consent, saagala kuguza my consent. Not even to lend it to you. Sikwazika kukkiriza kwange.
Really? Now, I have respect for this man. Ne bannabyafuzi omanyi mu parliament ombalina ebintu bingi bye bakoze, incentives ebeewadde, ebintu bingi bye beewa nga biri mu mateeka naye nga bibakusa bonga bo singa babiwakanya buli kimu, si buli kimu naye bisinga ne bagaa kino ne tegera nti they are really opposed to the criminal regime. Naye Museveni bw'akulaba ng'okkiriza binene biyinza okuba nga tebimenya mateeka byonna obiwakanya, then ategeera nti I can actually softly apply my dictatorship mba n'abantu ne batategeera kyenkola. So now tulina obunafu nga bwe nagamba gye buvuddeko nti oyinza obutakkanya nange sikkiriziganya na mmotoka leader of opposition z'aba nazo, sikkiriziganya na budget ya leader of opposition Joel Ssenyonyi, have respect for him. Naye bw'olaba budget ya leader of opposition ku ggwanga eryavu Uganda, you don't have to. It's going to take people like Joel Ssenyonyi to be like, okay, I think I need to cut this my expenses or my budget by a half. Maze okukola gundi kubanga pretty much ensimbi zasanga ezimuweebwa akkiriza nzikirize naye nga basinga baba baziteekamu nga bamanyi zife balinga omuntu waabwe oba zimuleeta n'okukumiramu ekyo ekifo. So tuteekeddwa okwekuba mu mutima eggwanga lyaffe lyavu naye okudiibuuda kwe tulina tekugambika.
Nkolako ebyefujjo ebyettima.
Ndowooza obutawuliriza ebizze bibaawo byonna bibadde birabika ku okukyusa ssemateeka ku komo ku bisanja, komo ku myaka, byonna bibadde manipulation of the constitution. Nga koza state powers wabadde okozesa okugulirira ababaka ba parliament. Ekyo tuyinza nakyo kukinenyeza abantu ba bulijjo nti bannabo baagayaala.
Yes. Abaakulemberamu okukola okujja ekkomo ku bisanja bwe baddayo abantu tebabalonda. Abaakulemberamu okujja ekkomo ku myaka bwe baddayo abantu tebabalonda.
Yeah, there's that, but still you have to understand bantu kika betwogerako bangi bannayuganda, they don't have civic knowledge. Bangi bannayuganda Museveni abakuumidde mu butamanya, ignorance and primitivity for a reason, by design. Bantu bangi nnyo tebamanyira bikolebwa mu parliament. Waliwo tulina ababaka bangi ab'opposition abatannyonnyola. So it's 50-50. Bannabyafuzi ne bannansi. Anyways, yayogedde wali ku mwana wa Museveni gwe bayita Muhoozi. Yamuweereza obubaka bwe nayagadde waneeno. I want you to pay attention to ebigambo byayogera ku Muhoozi. Listen, ono Medard Lubega Sseggona.
It's very interesting. One, how somebody can charge you after asking you to release information you might have obtained from your client in the course of your professional conduct, your professional practice. Tell us what your clients told you. Can you imagine? A professional? To our son, General Muhoozi
Kanyarugaba.
I will appeal to you still. Look at your peers. The people you went to school with, the people you went with to those military academies, on our money. Look at how they conduct themselves. Get me one, not two, who behaves like you, who threatens others to break limb and destroy life, who dignifies himself in dignifying others. Just one, not two. You studied, we paid for you to study in South Africa, paid for you to study in Egypt, paid for you to study in Sandhurst, paid for you to study in Kansas. You know, the instruction you received from there is to command and protect us, not to command and hurt us. I take particular note of your threat unto my life and person. Of course, I am not so hard-hearted or stone-hearted to say I do not worry or care. I care. I fear you even. But I fear the law more than anything. There are certain things that should not be done by a leader of an institution created by the Constitution. You enjoy that high office because it was created by the law. The only way you can sit lawfully in that office is by respecting the law that placed you there, plus the responsibilities that I'm also going to appeal to the Bataka of Buganda, because one of their sons, Joel Museveni, produced a son who is brutalizing us.
Yeah, but you cannot separate. There's no difference between Museveni and Muhoozi. Muhoozi is taking the actions of Museveni to their logical conclusions. Yeah.
I want to sincerely hope that I will not disappear, that I will be around. I want to sincerely hope that I will not disappear, that I will be around. But whether I'm around or not, the voice that I raise will be there. The issues that I stand for will remain there and will have to be solved if we all going to have peace. Martin Luther King Jr. said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. About Uganda,
okay. Oh boy, that's cool. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going to take to get Muhoozi Kainerugaba out of that office and Museveni, to get rid of Museveni. But I've really lost hope in trying to apply sanity, reason, logic to Muhoozi Kainerugaba. I think we've all, not all, but most of us, are sort of living denial to the fact that some people's styles of leadership are evil. Muhoozi wants to be known as an evil man. And there are people like that, the likes of Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Genghis Khan, Mobutu Sese Seko, Yahya Jammeh, Idi Amin, to mention but a few. So when we say, oh, take, a reflection, look in the mirror, he doesn't believe that because he's learned from the best, Museveni, when it comes to poor leadership. And so he's taken every element of bad leadership he's learned from his dad to its local, reasonable or logical conclusion. We have to find strategies of boycotting, of isolating, we have to find ways of completely showing that we got nothing, we want nothing to do with him. Because every time we present ourselves as these obsequious loyalists or beggars of Muhoozi, that's what they want. They want us to look at them as guarantors of our lives, that they decide whom to torture and not. We shouldn't place ourselves in this place where we'll be like, oh, Muhoozi, please forgive us. That's what they want. We're showing them what power can do. Like I read you just a few days ago from On Tyranny by Timothy Snyder. I love this. I've read the entire book, but I love this chapter over and over again. It's not chapter number 1. I'll read you this. Do not obey in advance, chapter 1, On Tyranny, Timothy Snyder. Most of the power of authoritarianism is freely given. In times like these, is referring to crisis times, individuals think ahead about what a more repressive government will want and then offer themselves without being asked. A citizen who adapts in this way is teaching power what it can do. Don't offer yourself before Muhoozi asks, and even when he asks, please say no. Because the moment you do, the moment he see you pleading, that's what he wants. You're teaching him, oh, actually, I can make even this distinguished lawyer plead. Don't do that. All right, let me know what you think. My name is Mordecai Murisa, and I'll be back here. Stick around.
Did you enjoy what you just watched?
I'm sure they did.
I'm going to guess that you did. How about you consider subscribing to Mordecai Marissa Live YouTube channel? Thank you.